We've got an '05 Excursion here. It's a limited. It's got a one key, a fob that works, and I believe this is a remote start. Let's try it out and see if it is. It's going to be a cold start too. It's not been started yet. Okay, it is a remote start. Didn't seem to do anything. I double clicked it and it should start up, but it didn't. Oh, there it is. The remote start does work after all. I guess it takes 4 clicks. This Excursion has 171,000 miles. I'm gonna pull it out and do a walk around. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a 6.0. It runs very smooth, about as smooth as a 6.0 should. Alright, so we'll get out, do a walk around, get under the engine, show off all the body stuff. AC is very cold already. It's blowing very cold. We'll check the heater, make sure it's working properly. It's got parking sensors. The radio
right after Joshua
works. Oh, that's not a container. It's got adjustable pedals, which those work. And here's all the windows. All the windows work. The controls on the steering wheel work. Volume. The fan controls work. The temperature control. And then cruise control works as well. That's been tested. Heat is getting hot. We'll do the 4-wheel drive. So 4-wheel drive works. We'll go into neutral, do 4 low, and that works like it should. It's got a engine light on for glow plugs. I think it's like 2, 7, and 8 if I remember correctly. Which, as you can see, it starts right up, no problem. So glow plugs aren't really even needed in this climate. So here's a glow plug: 2, 8, 7, 6, and 3. So these are all, there's 10 codes, but they're duplicates, so there's really 5 codes, and that's for 2, 3, 7, 8, and 5 glow plugs. Now, like I said, it doesn't cause any starting problems. They're really only needed in freezing weather or really below 50 or 40. We've never had a problem starting this one up. It's got a manual in there. So this Excursion spent some time up north. We took it to the trade-in. You can see it's got some rust there. Mechanically it's as good as they get, but cosmetically it's got some rust. tires are very good. The body itself is all in good condition. It's been undercoated. It's got 7 and 4-pin connectors. It's got a couple of scratches here. All the tires are matching Michelin tires. So this is a Limited, which is essentially the same as a Lariat. It's got all the same features. Automatic headlights. It's got some cracks in this plastic here. It's got heated seats. The power seats work. Heater's hot. It's already hot in here, so I'm gonna turn that off. It's got 3rd row seating. It seats 8 people. This up. It's got rear audio and let's see. So is this working? I think they're, oh, right here. Okay, so yeah, the rear air works. It's got a DVD player here. Let's see. The rear air is not blowing very cold. It's not really cooling back here. So DVD player does work, which is rare to see that. The rear heater works very well. It's hot, but the AC doesn't work as well. Often on these, I guess the rear lines leak Freon. Now I'll show the The main rust is right here. Not really the frame so much, it's just the bottom of the cab. Which realistically there's no structural integrity issues, it's just cosmetic. And for the price, you know, this is a Excursion that would be $20,000 or up if it was in perfect condition. So it's a good deal for the money. It's got a full-size spare. These massive manuals, repair manuals for this. Yeah, we'll finish off with under the hood. You see there's no excessive coolant pressure, which is an indication of a bad head gasket on 6.0s. There's no pressure whatsoever in the coolant tank, so there's no concerns about a head gasket whatsoever. On the 6.0s, the 03 to 04 was the most common one to have the bad head gasket issues, and then the ones that have the problem most commonly are lifted, tuned, and they increase the horsepower, and that's what causes the issues. There's no blow-by whatsoever, so mechanically this is about as good as it gets. I see why the rear AC doesn't work. It looks like they capped off the lines right here. Again, that could be because the rear AC lines are leaking due to corrosion, but it doesn't affect the front AC system at all. The front AC works great. It's just the rear AC that doesn't blow cold air. And you know, being that under here there's corrosion, I'm sure that that's part of the reason. I'm pretty sure on these Excursions the rear air systems are back here. There's like a separate compressor, condenser, that kind of stuff. But that's the Ford Excursion. You know, my opinion is mechanically it doesn't get any better really, but cosmetically that's where you'd have to make some concessions. If you don't care about cosmetics and you want something to run for a long time, this will be a great option.